I'm Ryan Incan, Commander, American Legion, Department of Virginia, Bass, Bowen, Brittenham, Bundy, Franklin, Knox, Post 55. We invite you to our monthly meeting the first Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m., located at 461 Woodford Street in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Round two. The meeting of Post 55 is about to open. All who are present shall stand at attention for the colors. Stand salute. 2. Uncover.
Lord Jesus, you are the way we are to go. You are willing to give us to our destination. Although the road will be marked with both joy and suffering, you will lead us all the way into our eternal home. It takes honesty to admit that we are ill-equipped to go through life alone. In our own strength, limited knowledge, and human reasoning, we simply cannot be sure our decisions are wise. Thankfully, Lord, you are willing and able to guide us. We will let you. Help us to lead Post 55 in the right way we are to go. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. The POW MIA flag on an empty chair is a reminder for all of us to spare no effort to secure the release of any American prisoners from captivity, the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in defense of liberty, and the full accounting of those missing. Let us rededicate ourselves to this vital endeavor. Those who have served and those currently serving in the uniformed services of the United States are ever mindful that the sweetness of enduring peace has always been tainted by the bitterness of personal sacrifice. We are compelled to never forget that while we enjoy our daily pleasures, there are others who have endured and may still be enduring the agonies of pain, deprivation, and imprisonment. Before we begin our activities tonight, we pause and recognize our POWs and MIAs. The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recovered for the preamble. For God and country, we associate ourselves together for the following purposes: to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, to maintain law and order, to foster and perpetuate 100% Americanism, to preserve the memories and incidents of our associations and all wars, to inculcate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation, to combat the autocracy of both classes and the masses, to make right the master's right, to promote peace and goodwill on earth, to safeguard and transmit to posterity the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy, to consecrate and sanctify our comradeship by our devotion to mutual helpfulness. Please be seated. I now declare Post 55 Department of Virginia regularly convened. There is a quorum present. Welcome to all. Wish to recognize all visitors at this time. We have wish to recognize officers. We have Tommy Lee, past department commander, past department treasurer, past district commander, past post commander. Ms. Rita Chandler, past department vice commander, past department women's outreach coordinator, past district commander, past post commander. For my comments today, I was introduced to a wonderful individual named William Hang last week Friday. He owns 40 acres of property, and he lets veterans hunt on his property for free. You have to have your own license, obviously, and your tags. But I have his contact information if you're a hunter, and it's veterans only, so that's something I wanted to pass on. The last Friday of every month at the Jubilation Center, I don't know if anybody knows where that is. It's right next to the ballpark, Fredericksburg ballpark. There's the apartment complex. As you're looking at the park, it's to the left. Jubilation Center is a retirement community there, an apartment retirement complex. They have a veterans breakfast the last Friday of every month. That's where I met Mr. Tang. All veterans are welcome. So, if that's something you wanted to do.
That activity was actually started by a gentleman named Gibson is a retired Marine colonel,
Yep.
and he and his wife lived there for many years.
Yeah, that's who invited me. Yeah, wonderful guy.
Yeah, he proposed it to them, and they readily said, great idea, let's do it, and it's free.
Yep.
So they do a practice, and usually have a guest speaker.
Last Friday of every month.
Okay, where? I gotta write it down.
If you go, you get yourself on their list,
9
and
o'clock.
send a reminder, 9:30.
9, well, yeah, the presentations are about 9:45.
When you get inside the lobby, you have to sign in, and then you get to register where you are.
Like a visitor badge.
Yeah, give yourself a few extra minutes just to get to.
What's the clock again, Ryan?
The Jubilation Center.
Usually starts about 9:30.
The location again?
The location, it's next to the Fred Nance ballpark.
You're in front of the.
If you're driving straight down to the park, it's the last door.
Yeah, so it'd be the third exit on the roundabout.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Well field is the park marshal.
yeah, exactly. I wanted to promote the American Legion Basic Training, which is on mylegion.org. If anybody is new to the American Legion like I was a while ago, that was one of the first places I went to learn about it. It's wonderful. It's a free program. It's a free online training course. It's at your own pace. You don't have to rush through it or anything. But it really gives you a lot of the history of the American Legion, the purpose and everything else, how it interacts with the community and what it does for veterans. I think it's a really good, just educational tool for us that, I don't know, in case you wanted a refresher of why you wanted to be in the American Legion or whatnot. But I found it a very helpful program, and I just wanted to promote that.
Can we have that link on the monthly? meeting?
Absolutely, yeah, it's a great.
Because we'll talk about it right now, and if I at least read it, I'll go, oh, click and start
We'll
it.
put it in the newsletter, yeah, but it's gonna be on mylegion.org. If you guys don't have an account to mylegion.org, it's a quick sign up, and then you'll be able to access those resources as well. After you're done with the basic training, you have the option to buy a pin for your hat at the flag and emblem. I have one. It's this little blue circle one, the basic training graduation. So, yeah, exactly.
Those pins are misleading. That's 5 ways. Ryan, did you also get a certificate or something?
I think so.
You can print one, yeah. I know, the reason I said, yeah,
Yours out.
I didn't get one sent to me, but,
Yeah, you can print it out.
when I joined the American Legion in Belgium, we were doing a push, and the post commander at the time said, all right, first one to finish basic training gets, I don't know, whatever it was. I finished like that same day, so it was quick, but it was super informative, and I really learned a lot from it. So I think that's a great thing to push. We have some volunteers from Mary Washington that wanted to help out at the post. I don't know if there's anything that anybody can come up with. The only thought I could think of was cleaning or from the college. I'm sorry, Mary Washington College. Some students wanted to volunteer.
Community service?
Exactly.
Well, they're allowed to weed those planters and that whole space if they would like.
Okay,
That
great.
would be very helpful.
They
I'm
could
looking for all
also
kinds
be
of
on your
ideas.
committee for putting up the decorations.
Bingo.
Yes.
Cool. Yes, please give me all those ideas so that I can forward those to the volunteers because they want hours. They want to help out. So I think that's a great opportunity to utilize some free resources for our folks. There's a 250th Marine Corps birthday celebration at the A&B Event Center on the 10th of November from 1300 to 1700. There's an RSVP. I'll make sure that link for the RSVP is given to both to be put in the newsletter. The keynote speaker is going to be retired General John Paxton, former assistant commandant of the Marine Corps. And the only other notes that I have is I'm still looking for volunteers for post cleanup and organization efforts.
I'll volunteer.
Perfect. Love it. I just brought in 6 Rubbermaid totes that are empty, so however we want to start organizing things out, I'm all for it. Adjunct, you're up.
You submitted the minutes.
I did. I emailed.
And they went out. And did everyone read it?
Absolutely.
Anything that?
Sharon,
any
did you think
discussion-
we would not?
Excuse me?
Do you think we would not read that?
No, not me. I'm a very optimistic person.
Is there any discussion on the next?
All right,
That's
There-
because nobody read.
what was that?
I said that's probably because nobody read and there's no discussion.
No, I read it. I always read it. I was there.
You wrote that?
I wrote that too. All right, is there a motion to accept the minutes as read?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
And is there any discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed nay. Motion passed. Finance officer report.
Okay, today, our finance report covers the period of 8/20/25 to 9/18/25. We started with a balance of $2,023.70. We ended with a balance of $1,619.35. I have another deposit going in tomorrow for, and I forgot to write it down, but anyway, we have a deposit going in for tomorrow. So the expenditures this time were for, we had to pay $35 for our,
The state,
the state corporation thing. And then $136 to Walmart, and that was for the claims clinic that we held here. And that was for some of the goodies that we put out there for that. And then we have a $35.68 charge for the Zoom. And our I put in some membership and it was $78.80. No, it wasn't. This is the water bill. Okay, the water bill, $78.07, and then Columbia Gas was $38.10, and the Dominion was $173.06. Now, the water bill is for 2 months. That's why it's so much. And the Dominion, it's usually the AC. This is about average for what the AC for this time period earns for us. And then there was a $3 service charge. So, and with that, our ending balance was $1,619.35. The only thing is, in December, we have our insurance coming up. I've kind of looked into trying to find some other insurance, and, what was the one that Scott mentioned to us? Anyway, that
we have a lead on.
we have a lead on possibly getting cheaper insurance than what
With the
we
same
have
coverage.
with the same coverage. So, hopefully I'll do it before I can get it done for our renewal period. If not, we'll just have to renew with Cartersville and keep it. So, what else with the finance? Okay, and the American Legion Riders, we still need to audit your books. Not that you have a lot, but, and this is your last bank statement, so if you would give me a call and I'll find out when Ryan and Karen will be available to audit your books. All right, and, so I can't think of anything else major that we have coming up. I've got colony pest control. It's time to renew the contract. Has anybody seen any bugs or anything that I can have them come out and spray for? No?
No, I think the roaches are not a problem now.
No? Okay. All right. So, other than that, and I also have to pay the bill for the fire safety system. And we did get a positive good on that, so on our fire safety system.
So we're good for a year.
Yep, that was one of the voicemails that I had earlier.
Okay.
Perfect. Good.
We paid copies. And they finally called and left a message, but they left a message on my home phone, and I was here.
Oh,
And so when I listened to the message, it was too late, because I didn't get home till 5 o'clock.
Sure.
We get finished here until after 4. I didn't get home, so I can't say with Cox, I don't know what's happening with them.
Well, the internet's up and working right now.
Well,
We got it done at the claims clinic. It's all situated and it's been working. We're currently streaming right now.
okay, very
They're
good.
online.
So we won't work with, try and fuss with anything. that's-
So, let's not touch anything anymore. All right.
I won't touch anything, I promise.
Anything else ready for finance?
No, I don't think so right now.
Okay, is there a motion to accept the finance report as read, subject to audit? Motion. Is there a second? Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. It passes. All right, committee reports. We got building maintenance, everything's going well there. I talked to Brian Whitaker on Saturday, I saw him. No issues. What?
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I think it'd be a good idea, just so we could meet him, have Brian come in and introduce himself to us.
It would be great. He helps with a 6 a.m. meeting tomorrow morning every week.
Huh?
In other words, he's at a meeting at 6 a.m.
So he's up by 5:30.
I used to get up before.
He's 75.
Huh?
He's 75.
Oh, he's 75.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he can hear me, I know it. I'm meeting with him tomorrow, so I'll get it then. So I'm sure if we made enough arrangements, we could do that.
I just thought it'd be nice for
Next
everybody to
meeting.
meet
Sure.
everybody.
He would too, but he grew up on a dairy farm. So he's an early riser and an early bed.
I can text him and see if I can get there.
I'm just wondering. Sure.
Nothing new.
It's not gonna end the world if we don't meet him, you know.
We can mount them for all these work.
Sure.
Oh, that was so bad.
Nothing new.
I like
from the
it.
state.
I thought it was.
Karen, anything for the upcoming blood drive? The next one?
Okay, so the next blood drive is scheduled for 11/11.
Oh,
Yes.
And
Veterans
I
Day.
put a news, there was a news article, somebody needs to cut it out for me, but I put an article in the paper.
Thank you. I don't have a subscription anymore, I can't afford it.
I put several articles in the paper, I wish somebody would cut out for me.
Well, unfortunately, I don't take the paper anymore.
But you know what, I can put
Nobody
it
gets
in
that
my,
rag anymore, huh?
no, keep putting it in the paper, people read it.
You can cut paste off the online one.
Yeah,
I think you gotta subscribe to the online.
They only give you the first page.
I get the online.
okay.
Yes.
Chaplain's, oh, sorry.
I was just wondering, the blood drive, that being a holiday, sometimes I know in the past they filled up on their sign up, and then people would show up to give and they were turned away because they didn't have enough phlebotomists and the sign up is already complete. So has that already been considered and asked to see if they're gonna have enough phlebotomists and how?
It's already said how many people they take, and you have to make an appointment. It is very clear
Okay.
in their verbiage, so hopefully the
So there's
article
no-
was clear. There are generally about 10 to 15% that will not show up and are filled immediately if someone shows up physically. They try very hard to fit everyone in, but it's a short drive. The time is not as long as it normally is because they're aware it's Veterans Day and we're on toast.
We tried that years ago, we showed up with one with 25 riders and said, here we are, blood. They said, you have an appointment? No. Sorry.
Yeah.
We used to put a walking sign up front corner.
Well,
We can't do walk, that's what I'm saying.
they don't do walk-ins.
We don't run it.
Okay.
I mean, we
So what
provide
is
the
the time
facility.
What's the time period then? What's the time period?
It was in the newsletter.
Okay, well, if it's already been announced, I'll find it in the email.
I can find out and let you know
Do
before
you
you
want
leave
post
tonight.
members here to just kind of greet people, or to be in the kitchen, or the canteen, whatever they call it? What is this?
Absolutely, if we can get some volunteers to do something like that, that'd be great. Wish we should have our auxiliary help, that'd be great.
Like after the ceremony downtown, or is it at the same time?
I can look up the
All right,
time,
I
so I
can
can
look it up.
answer your question.
It's all right. I'm just taking more time, sorry.
No,
Chaplain
it's a
report?
great idea.
I need to talk.
Oh,
I
sorry.
have to let him go first.
Sure. Chaplain?
Okey dokey. I had a meeting at, church, like I said, at the last meeting I was going to do. So I got 2 maybes and 1 I will see. So let's see. And when I had into, Walmart one day, was doing some shopping, and I got approached by about 4 guys. So out of that, and about 3 was interested, but I couldn't get a commitment from them. The other 2, I don't think they were interested. So that's all about that. I had 3 phone calls I did and 1 visit. I will not be here next month because I am going on my deer hunting trip. So,
Good luck.
and I told the commander, so. That's it.
Your absence is authorized.
That's what, sir?
Your absence is authorized.
That's right.
Enjoy.
Bring back sausage.
Tommy, you had something?
Yeah, on the Veterans Council, November 11th at the War Memorial. But this year also, they're gonna allow, and it's been hassled so much, and they canceled the meeting last month, I think. It was delayed, but anyhow, they're gonna have tables that we can have, but we cannot push membership, sell anything, it's just for us to put information on it. So if somebody asks you some questions, you can hand your card to them, they're not supposed to be soliciting or selling anything. The city, because we're in the city, they might want a business license, so we have to watch how you say it and when you say it. So if I'm gonna be there, but if you wanna have a table, I just need the information and I'll put it on the table. And it's gonna be behind the weapon that's there, it's not gonna be up front. And I expect there's gonna be a lot of tables there, so, I mean, you know, you have to be a veteran council member and VSO, to have a table, so we qualify, so.
Sure. Okay.
And if
Thank
somebody
you.
wants to come, they're welcome, you know.
Absolutely. The more times that people see our hats, it'll be recognition, so I'm all for
Well, I
it.
apologize, the gentleman missed the meeting and then he moved the time to another time, and so it's kind of, but that's when it's gonna come, on that day. I assume he'll have a meeting in November. When is our meeting in November? Should look that up.
It's a great question. I don't know if it's.
But anyhow, that's how it's gonna go. I know it's gonna be tables. The main thing, the theme is, don't push, you know, there's no sales, no membership drive. You can't be walking around, you know, trying to sign people up.
Sure.
And they wanted to honor the deceased veterans, you know, those who passed on. And, but if the guy's interested in membership, you can hand him your card in the membership form. But, and make sure you give him your address, or get his phone number, follow up. But that was the comment, that I wanted to turn into, because the city's got, and I didn't know this, the city has some say on what happens down there.
Sure, understood. Got it.
And for the record, it's the 4th of November, it's also election day.
Yeah.
Good reminder for that. Membership?
Oh, God, man, I'm still waiting to find out, or get online. I think what you're gonna give me is gonna help a little bit.
Sure. I was able to finally get all of somebody at the department, and I now have access to our roster, for the Suns and.
Well, guess what?
Posts.
They took me out completely. I can't process anything.
No.
I don't know how to process anything, but I know I can look at the roster and be like, oh, look at the names that are here.
I
That's about as far as I
can't
got.
get to the roster.
So how did you get knocked out?
I don't know. Karen is on
Who
there.
did you talk to them?
I need new
I
lists
said-
if that's possible.
I sent an email to the point of contact, on the department website. I have to look it up. My phone's recording. I don't have access to that right now. But, I sent an email to the department contact, and they emailed me back and said, hey, you're the post commander.
Is the Eric?
Well, they had to take me
I
out of
think it is.
the post commander spot, but
Right.
they shouldn't have taken me off of the,
They should have taken me out,
they should have taken her out rather than me.
because they know I can't get
Wait,
her.
was
The
it
email that
Eric?
huh?
Couldn't have been there.
No,
back down there because there's several issues that I brought up to them, and I thought it was because of something that I brought up to them. But I'll be going back down there on the 15th for a meeting.
Why isn't the first vice on there that does membership?
I know, I can't make any changes at all, and that's what I called it.
And
I
the
couldn't
email
get
that I
my
got-
in there, I couldn't get me off of there.
The email that I got from the department, they said, I need 3 people. I want who's the commander, who's the first vice, and who's the adjutant. And then I got an email following that, because all this happened while I was at work. I wasn't able to get onto it instantly. I got a follow-up email that said, all right, I got you as commander, Mr. Incan, and I got Karen as adjutant, that's already listed. And that's as far as it went. And so those are the only 2 officers that I see on our, that have access, from what I understand.
Well, that's what
But I can still see the whole membership roster and that kind of.
We're operating,
Well, see, the first vice is supposed to have membership.
yeah.
Right, yes, I
And
understand.
Be on there.
that's what we would have.
Yeah, we're-
The adjutant is supposed to be on there,
But
but you can change that, because the adjutant, according to the manual, is supposed to be handling membership and take the money from the, I'm just saying what the manual says.
I know what the
Sorry,
manual
says
But
that.
says.
you can change that.
But we already
Generally, the first-
got that straight, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That it would come to me since I'm the finance officer.
Well,
And
we used to do
I
that.
can't even, membership I'm sitting here holding, I can't put it in, I can't pay it, I can't do anything.
Right.
See, somebody asked me, what's wrong with the Sons? We have 1 member on there.
Yeah.
How many now showing up? Still 1?
No, there's more. Yeah, I actually have a full
15.
roster.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I have a full roster.
Yeah, about 15.
No. Pay dues, I apologize. Only 1 pay dues.
Oh, we know that's wrong.
Well, Tommy, all of yours paid,
Was it sent in? That's the question.
See, that's wrong.
I sent it in.
Oh, okay.
That was before they
I looked
took
at the
me
membership report and it showed 1.
Did it show me being paid? Because I know Hope paid for me a while ago.
I don't know who, it doesn't show who it is.
But see, the problem is, like, if somebody comes up to me and says, look, I paid, can I have my card? I said, I don't have proof that you paid. You know, I can't get the card out without proof.
Bottom line is still necessary, we're working it.
Yeah, they're not gonna put, it sounds like somebody's, in order to get her off, we need an assistant adjutant. And in that way, that's.
What we need is just a 1 group phone call with everybody, including department, really, let's hammer it out on the phone right now. That'd be great.
Something.
Yeah, we'd be lucky to get anybody.
I was gonna say, if you can get someone to answer the phone and not.
They've already,
3 hours?
I'm in the same
Yeah, I'm
boat.
retired now, so you tell me the
Well,
number and I'll.
now,
It's
Bill, I
actually
don't know how
on
many
the website.
sons of days, but I have received
They're
the
supposed to be
email
hiring somebody.
from Tommy and myself,
Yeah.
for members.
Oh, right down the department website. On Wednesdays, they're only open for 3 freaking hours.
Something like that, yeah.
Is that all they're open?
At least that's what it was in the signature block that I got. I'll show everybody the email.
Yeah, well, the question is, how many employees do they have there now?
At what department?
Yeah, still 1, Erica.
Erica.
That's probably
She's
who
only
I got
gonna
the
be in
email
there so
from.
many days.
She's the only one full-time.
Yep. They're supposed to be getting some part-time help, but I don't know whether. And we do not have an adjutant.
Even though you got access, you can't do anything with it though,
I
right?
don't know. It doesn't look like I can. I mean, I can pull a roster and that's about as far as it
Let's,
goes.
let's just change membership over to commander.
And I don't know what,
All right, well, that's why I have membership, guys.
you can make him commander and adjutant.
Do it all, yeah.
There you go.
Rentals.
Well, our post is still rented.
Rental?
All of our post is still rented, most all the days of the week, and we did have, two new rentals. One of them was the luminary sub, and they're renting, and then one was for a veteran, son's wedding.
And I have another one too, that I coordinated.
Okay.
I put another article in the newspaper on rentals,
Okay.
so I'd like to see that one.
Perfect.
You're just gonna have to to
I'm gonna
subscribe.
have to subscribe.
No, subscribe to the online one like he said, and you can copy the
Unfortunately,
page.
the online one doesn't give you every single thing that's in the paper.
Yeah.
You
Really?
only get certain pages.
Yeah.
Really? Even
And,
if you subscribe?
and I want to print out where it's in the newspaper.
Well,
So I
if you
can put it
subscribe, would
everywhere.
you get every article?
Well, they're not gonna be publishing Monday paper, sometime in November, it's gonna be Tuesday through Sunday.
Really?
Riders.
Riders?
Riders.
No, it was set
Hi, Riders.
online.
Except online.
Online the whole time.
Okay,
I'm
so,
not quite sure what the print one is not.
Riders, our September meeting, we did a ride and meeting. We went out and rode around the countryside, enjoyed the beautiful weather, and ended up out at the Battlefield Country Store and got chow and sat outside at the picnic tables and had our meeting, and it was a nice day out there.
It was.
That was kind of nice to get out and about. We're gonna try and do the same thing this Saturday if the weather cooperates, going to a different location. So, getting the riders out riding. Veterans Day, we have an activity down that we're helping support at Fort Union. So there's some of us that are gonna be down there, some that are here. We had planned to do something in town, so I would ask that anybody who's not a rider or is not gonna be there, like you said, there's activities here, go out, go to a veteran's something and represent the post.
Because I put that at the war wall.
Yeah.
If you want to walk, I think you have to, it's up there at the Washington Avenue, you want to meet up there. And then, but if you just want to show up, make sure you're there before 11 o'clock.
So please participate in those. We're not gonna be able to do some of the stuff that we want to do because we're just not gonna be here. We're gonna be split, so.
Yeah, now, you're not gonna be able to drive up to the wall. You're gonna have to park down the hill and walk up unless you're handicapped.
You're talking the city one?
Yeah, they don't allow, they got it blocked up.
Yeah, we did Memorial Day down there. It was good. Joe and I did that. Let's see what else here. Christmas parade. We've already got our plan started for Christmas parade. We were in it last year. We enjoyed it. We liked us. Sean's gonna spearhead that.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, you were there?
Yep.
So if there's anybody there that riders are gonna be there, so anybody else that wants to do something, walk, ride a bicycle,
Right
juggle,
on the back of my bike.
juggle balloons, yeah, whatever. We're gonna
You and
do-
Cody have 3 rules.
Wear the hat, just so that we get the recognition.
And moving forward, so for the parade, look through the requirements of it. There was a requirement from the city that you have to have at least 2 walkers with each group. So if all of us are on bikes, we're gonna need at least 2 people to come walk along with us as well. But
Ryan walked last year.
Yep.
So,
I'll bring gloves this time, I promise.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would be nice. I know we used to do the one down in the county that I no longer mention their name. And we used to have color guard go in front of the bikes, walking with colors. So if anybody would like to do that, Ryan carried the post flag
We
last
should
year.
wear our black and whites.
Pardon?
We should wear our black and whites for that.
Yeah.
You should turn off your phone.
Let's see, there's 2 other things here, I'm just trying to read my notes. Christmas parade, so those of you know that I wear another hat because I represent the Royal British Legion Riders for the US, and our big event is down in the Outer Banks every year. We go down for the British Cemetery ceremonies. This year, this 2025, for the first time in 8 years, they had a representative from the German military show up. Commander Louisa, something. Winkler, thank you. Sweetheart of a lady, very nice. She was there with her husband and her mother and her beautiful dog. We've maintained contact with them. She is so excited to meet us and spend time with us, and she can't wait till next May to get back down there. She texted me yesterday and asked her, she and her husband are coming back from Norfolk at a meeting tomorrow, and wanted to know if they could stop and visit with us and discuss and learn and figure out. So we're going to host them over at our house tomorrow, and just spend some time kind of coordinating with them, so that we have another contact from another military group that, people looked at it and said, well, wait a second, aren't they the people that were sinking those ships? And she did a beautiful speech this year where she talked about, you know, the past is the past, we move to the future, we're allies now, and that kind of thing, and it's just very, very well done. So we're looking forward to that. I think that's it. Blood drive, yes, come support the blood drive, because anybody that's not at the activities like we will be, we're gonna need legionnaires here to cover the time.
Yeah, and I just checked it, and it is from 1 o'clock to 6 p.m. And there are lots of open spots.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
So that'll be after the morning ceremony.
Right. And you can go online and you can create a profile if you want to with their app, or you can call them and schedule your appointment.
All right, that's all I have.
Andy, are we gonna mention anything about October the 27th?
Pardon?
Are you gonna mention
I don't think we
anything
need
about
to.
October?
I don't hear the agent. What?
Are you gonna mention anything about October the 27th, or would you like for me to do that?
That's your event, so I'll let you do that. Okay. All right. Sean?
Well, as I just to kind of tack on rider stuff, Denver Steele, he was a member of Post 290 in Stafford. He passed away last week in a motorcycle accident. So, yeah, that's who that was. The celebration of life was this evening at Post 290. I was invited by 290 to participate in the escort ride that they did from the funeral to the post. So I was very honored to be invited and to represent the Post 55 family there. I extended our condolences to the family and to the post, and also offered any of our services should they need it. They are planning at some time in the future they're going to do a Denver's final ride kind of thing. They got organized group ride event down the road, but that was all dressed up. I just come from that, so we were represented. They were very appreciative of it.
I forgot about that,
Yeah, I had just gotten word of it like a couple days ago about it. It all happened.
For those that don't know, Sean's the assistant riders director for the chapter now, so.
And he's third vice for the Legion.
So we get to split some stuff.
Second vice for the Legion.
Well, we'll be tonight, later.
Okay.
Oh, here's a little tidbit. Sean just shared his wife is pregnant and due November 30th.
Congratulations.
And you said, okay.
Congratulations, Sean. You're gonna make it Jill, right?
Of course.
That's why I told him I'm a free babysitter.
Since October 27th is my event, but it belongs to the Legion, because we're recognizing the Legion riders, and this American Legion will occur on October 27th. Rita, your spot of parking will be right in front of the main entrance to the Sonic.
Ooh, yeah!
You have one spot. And for Gil, I already informed you where yours will be, by the double doors where you go into the dining room.
Yes, sir, thank you.
We have 3 who need special assistance. One is one of the Masons. His name's Charles Cooper. He was a board observer in Vietnam as an officer, and he had to call in danger close twice. So I kind of give you a little background on him. So he's one of the reasons we've got the parking lot behind the United Methodist Church. We've got a lot of participation right now. We've got 80 to almost 90 people coming in. Probably some more county families that will be well over 100 people. So we're looking forward to it, and looking forward to Rita signing 24 certificates up there on her desk tonight. So some of the things that's going to take place is the Legionnaire Rider Director and Assistant, the commander of the Fort Union Military Academy, and Rita, and a few other special guests like Sammy, and a couple of the Masons will be the ones up there presenting the presentations. And the way that works, we won't read each one of them because they all read pretty much generically. So we'll read one, and then I'll call up the names and they'll come forward. That's the way it's going to work. So it should go pretty good. The 2 major events, of course, is Rita as one of our special guests giving her speech concerning.
Okay, now bringing the food, where can we bring that in?
You will come through the double doors on the side of the Masonic.
And somebody will take the food, right? I don't have,
I've got a team of brothers, about 6 of us, we're gonna be there at 12 noon.
okay,
Okay.
because my family's asking me, what are we supposed to
We'll be there at 12 noon, setting everything up, so if you want
Okay.
the food, that's fine. So
All right.
it's all gonna work out really good. We'll probably got a lot of food left over, so people can take some stuff home if they wanna do that.
Okay.
So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, really looking forward to it. And after the ceremony's over with, of course, the Masons will be doing their state communication. So their day will not end until probably 10 o'clock that night, for the Masons.
Wow.
Yours will end at 7:20 to 7:30, those should be out.
Okay. And I've just found out there are 3 ladies coming from National. So you'll have the National Director, the chaplain, National Chaplain, and the,
Oh, yeah, I promised to help with them, right?
yes, you did.
Definitely.
So you're gonna send me those, right?
That's the ones I
That's the
just
ones.
got a phone call saying they wanted to come, so, I guess they're doing something in Washington DC and they want to come down here.
Heck, yeah, that's awesome.
That's nice.
And Nick is your son.
Yeah,
Now I'll get some good photos, pictures.
So the Legionnaire Riders, the dress attire is? Andy? The dress
It's
attire?
gonna be basically what Sean's wearing, white shirt with black tie, black vest, black pants, black boots.
That's very nice.
Black tie?
Black tie.
Black tie.
Like that?
Oh, it is a black tie, I bet.
now,
What about the women?
I would just wear my uniform, right, my Legion uniform, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just want to make
What about the
sure.
women?
Women wear the same.
Women wear it like it's a bow tie, ain't it?
Yeah, basically the same.
I don't have a bow tie.
You can buy one.
Rita, you will also be the first guest speaker of this week.
Okay, good, then I don't have to stew very long.
All right, ready to move on? We good?
Yeah, let's move on.
Oh, yeah, sure. The date for that Christmas parade was, December 6th, 2025, at 17:30.
Can you repeat that?
Yes. December 6th, 2025, at 17:30, Christmas parade.
More info will be coming out later on that because there's, like last year, there's the road closures, staging areas and all that. I believe that's the kickoff time,
Right.
the step off time of the parade. Our actual show time will be earlier, I wanna say like 3, 4 o'clock. We'll probably look to do something like we did last year, meet at, at Dixon Park, hang out there, get everyone together, and then we'll go in, but that further direction will be.
Floats and vehicles have to be on the street at a certain point when they bring us up. Anybody who's walking like with a flag or something, they just show up and meet us on the street, but anything that's vehicles has to be in place at a certain time.
I recommend parking a vehicle there early. I think I parked my truck there at 9 a.m. At one of the parking lots, had my wife pick me up, and then she dropped me off for the parade that evening, and it worked out like a champ. I just walked straight to my truck, had a perfect parking spot, and I was good to go.
You gotta get it to track.
Well,
And the theme is around the world.
More to come. More to come.
more to come on that. Perfect. Post-service officer report.
Okay, the clinic, the American Legion officially has an office at the VA, the new VA clinic. Our hours are Monday and Tuesdays from 9 to 2. Right now I've been working there, and as soon as James gets back, we're going to have, we're working on getting him accredited. But as the district service officer, we have to get a accredited service officer in each post to be the post service officer. So I'm gonna have to start working on that as well. And in order to complete their training, I will ask them to come to the VA clinic and work with me there doing claims. So, and that works. We are currently doing, like right now, I've only been there 2 days and I've already worked on 9 claims, so, it's out there, believe me.
So last Wednesday, Carrie and I were at the VA. We walked down to the window. Lady was there, and she says, "What can I do for you?" And I said, "Yeah, just wondering, is Rita Chandler working today?" She was nasty.
Really?
Sorry.
Rude.
At what window?
Hey,
The,
I know, but I
they
got
told me to
some.
go for DSO for,
Oh,
service.
the CDC window?
Yeah.
Okay, Monday and Tuesdays is American Legion, Wednesdays is the Marine Corps League, Thursday and Friday is DAV. We all share an office, but.
We didn't know that.
Yeah.
So we just went down asking and she.
Okay, but
Well, what's she rather, I said, what do I say to you? Why do you?
Oh, well, they might be a little bit aggravated at me because,
Imagine that.
well,
Not your person.
a brand new place like that, and they don't even have handicap door openers.
Yeah.
Well, one of the red vests, after he saw that, kind of made a comment, he says, don't feel bad, she's a BI to
Oh.
pretty much everybody. And so I
Right.
don't know what her
So
issue is.
why have that as the first?
Well, there
impact
was
of
one
the
lady
matter?
there that
Yeah.
didn't, she was upset at me, she said, well, nobody told us they'd be asking for you, and I said, so every morning when I go in, I say, I'm Rita Chandler, I have 3 people coming in today, and they're coming for the American Legion, and so now, but I make sure I tell the guys in the red vest too, because they will get you to my room
Yeah.
But don't come
at noon.
during lunchtime, because then no one knows who's Rita Chandler. And those red vests aren't around. That's when I showed up.
Your hours are what now, Rita?
9 to 2.
9 to 2.
And if you call me on the phone, I'll give you an appointment and you can come. Don't do walk-ins very often, they said. DBS is there, they don't do walk-ins at all. As far as I know, DAV has not even set up yet to do anything, and the Marine Corps League hasn't set up to do anything.
The Virginia one does, I think, Wednesday mornings. You have to be there for the first 10 at 8 or something like that.
Right.
I was just wondering, because if we want to come by and take you to lunch or something, you know, give
Well,
you a
you
break.
just come on
All
down.
right.
That would be great.
You get stuck down there.
But we've got stuff coming up, so next Monday's a holiday. Won't
Oh,
be
it
there.
is, isn't it?
But I will be there on Tuesday.
And then there's training, that is the following week.
The week of the 19th through the 24th, I will be in Leesburg and Karen will be with me for service officer training. And this is, I don't know what it is, it's the third level. So
She's getting really important.
It's getting more degrees than she needs.
Yeah, really, I'm getting more of our issues than I need. But no, I am excited to work with the new service officer. He seems to be very aware of what a service officer does, and he's bound and determined to get this program moving again, because it kind of slowed down, and there was just some of us working, and people that were service officers, accredited service officers, weren't doing anything. So we're clearing those out, and if they're not turning in reports and how many people that they're seeing, and yet we still have to understand that this is a volunteer position. We don't get paid, and if we don't get the support from the department, then we end up buying our own materials. And, you know, fortunately, I have a good outreach with veterans that they, you know, I'll find a box of paper, computer paper on my front doorstep, or sometimes they'll give me computer ink. I don't know how they know what kind of ink I take for my printers, but they do, and because we can't take money for any of this, and our department has cut the budget, but our new service officer went back in and he got it restored, got the budget restored. That's what's sending me to school. My school cost $1,200 for this week in Leesburg, and we'll be staying there for the whole week for this training. So the program is back on. We need to start looking at this. A lot of changes are coming down through the administration, changes to CRSC, changes to CRDP for people that are retired. There are changes, I think some of it is, there's a lot of stuff being tossed around about Social Security and double dipping, and everybody knows, you know, these are all things that we have to learn the exact thing for. and that's what I'm going to school for, to find out what these changes are that are coming out. Now, there were some resolutions that they spoke about at the national convention, and every one of them that involved veterans was actually tabled to the next convention. But in the meantime, we are working on those resolutions to get them worded differently so that they could get passed. And they were concerning veterans care. And I'm on the healthcare committee, and it was veterans healthcare that we were doing, so. Yes.
Philip, I don't know what you know, but his life has changed in that good rehabilitation place down there. He's been moved to a nicer room. He shaves, and he, gets out and gets in his wheelchair. And I don't know what you know about him, but the person called me and said, it's like a new man just showed up here. Thank you.
Is that something the post could do to offset costs if they don't give her office supplies as a philanthropy week and offset that by buying it for her?
Well, a lot of posts that have more money,
I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I understand that, but being the finance officer, I can honestly say our post doesn't have enough money to support me. Most of these people are going to school on their post dime for this $1,200, but this is going to be everybody from the whole United States in this school. This is going to be service officers from everywhere. And in order for me to go, I did have to pay my own. And that's okay, because this is what I want to do. And so.
And I'm going as a caregiver.
And so she's going to get trained too. They just do it for free. But yes, yeah, our post really cannot afford this. When you look at it, like ink for my printer is, I use a laser printer. It's $78 for just one. And paper, I get it donated to me. And I've got a lot of veterans that I've helped at different times, and they don't forget me, because next thing I know, I got paper on my porch. My sister carries it in and says, would you tell these guys to stop? I said, no. But we use a lot of paper with these.
I could use some of that paper.
Huh?
I could use some of that.
Well, I have some for you.
We have some, you just have to.
Even if it's something that's sitting out a couple of homes designated just to help offset small costs, the nickels and dimes, the pencils and papers, the
Right.
things that, you're doing God's work, if I may use that term.
Well, God is the reason I am doing this work, believe me, and my passion is still here for it. Sometimes I get a little depressed and I won't answer my phone, but most of the time, I'm excited about doing it, and every veteran that I meet, it's been wonderful for me. And I have to tell the story. I had a Vietnam veteran that he ended up, he was in 2 tours in Vietnam, and he was a prisoner of war, and then he came back out, and he went AWOL and everything, and they gave him an other than honorable discharge. But I sat down with him, and I got his story about everything he did in Vietnam, and I wrote it down, word for word, exactly how he said it, and just kind of worded it a little better. And I sent that in with his discharge upgrade, and we got the word, what day? Last Thursday. They had approved his discharge upgrade, and they're allowing him to get medical care now, and they're allowing him to file for a claim for PTSD. And that just makes your heart feel so good.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's why I do it.
That's awesome.
Okay.
How much you give me going, you got one house or you
District. Rita, you got it. The district meeting is,
Yeah, I didn't know if he was gonna talk about it
I want to make
the 25th
25th,
at King George.
King George.
King George, October,
from 9 to 12.
9 to 12.
Well, 9 o'clock is social,
Social.
so you can get there at 9:30.
No, I like to eat their nasty food in the morning.
Sometimes they don't have enough. But they asked the commander,
Who's the new commander?
gentleman from King George.
Dylan, isn't it?
Dylan?
Yeah. And, they want to count how many people, and it's a joint meeting, so the auxiliary,
Yeah.
we're meeting in one room or whatever they got. We'll probably be meeting in the basement.
Well,
And, so,
if you wanna count, I mean, Andy, you going there?
now, well, that comes from the commander. Please, and Dylan, head count of how many you might have in attendance. So,
Sean, you going?
I'm gonna try to do, yeah.
So I would just say,
And Rita.
And Rita, that's 5.
I'll go.
6.
Six.
Just send like 8 or 9 or 10 in case it's about.
Wow, Dylan, are you sending an email, Tom? Are you
No,
going?
it's supposed to come from post man.
Close
I
to
don't have an email.
Can you forward your email, Tommy, so he has it?
Now, Tommy, that wasn't, are they doing a meal? That wasn't for a meal count, was it?
This will be a joint meeting and there will be a lunch provided.
It is.
Please send Dylan.
Because I've never heard of a
You're
number
on
of
email.
people attending
You're on
except
email.
for meals.
Read a channel. I'm down at the bottom of this. You're the number 1 to read a channel.
It's the C.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a C. But yes, unfortunately, you guys can't see this, but I have had a heck of a time with my eyes, and I can't even see anything.
What did they tell you? You might have to go to the rat.
I don't know what it is, my left eye, I can't see anything
Oh.
out of it right now.
Oh, would you send Tommy's email that he sent you to Ryan, please?
It went to you, honey.
Huh?
It went to you.
Alright, cool, thank you.
Yeah, because they sent out 2.
That's right.
And there's an amendment that, in case you get that we just going to vote for it. They're trying to upgrade the bylaws, so the bylaws, will.
Johnny sent those out.
Yeah, but it's on this too.
Yeah, and it is on this, and
Yeah,
we'll
well,
have to vote on it. Maybe that's why
Yeah,
they're asking
that's,
for a count.
that was all over. We did not match up with.
With departments, yeah.
So we gotta match up with our district bylaws too. There's just a few changes. We used the wrong word.
And Johnny just asked for comments. I said him on.
Alright, thank you. Sun's report.
Sun's report. Well, we tried Teams for the first time tonight. Hope set it up, sent out emails. We also got it going for this meeting as well. We've got how many people we got there, Hope? Logged on?
None.
None, okay.
It's
We're rocking. I don't know, my vice over there, Sean, we're gonna have to do something. I told him about the young man I met at National, down in Florida. He is with National down in Lynchburg. He's with his sons. So maybe we can do one of those calls where we all three get on the phone and talk and get some input from this guy who seems to want to help us do some recruiting, get some younger folk in here, and just some people. I don't care if they're 100 or 20. Really don't. Just to get some people that will show up and boost this post. Get some numbers in here. Get some people that want to help this post generate some revenue and some goodwill to the civilians out there, and get our post 55 out there, and to help the vets. You know, that's what we're here for.
Our mission.
That's what we're here for. A couple other things. You know, as I said, they may be called the sons, but as far as I'm concerned, we're all one family. We're all fall under Post 55. I don't care if you're a rider or an auxiliary. We're all one thing. Also, I'm gonna bring it up, I know it's been a while since it's been brought up, but, these two ladies here, they've been in their jobs for quite a while, they were looking for relief. I mean, you guys have, the urge to be a finance person or an adjutant, they're willing to train you. If you wanna shadow them, they'll teach you the right way to do their jobs, and, take that job over. I don't think Rita would ever give up her job, even though she says she doesn't want to do finance anymore.
Oh, yes, I would.
I think Karen would give up adjutant though in a heartbeat. No.
I think my heart just beat.
But think about it.
I would give it up, but only after they trained with me but I'm willing to even, I bought the program, Quicken,
Yeah.
to do the books and everything, and I'm willing to just give it to you.
Ah, you hear that? Yeah. You know, we got a small crowd tonight for some reason, but generally there's a lot more people here. Huh?
It's the first dark meeting.
It is, yeah.
We got some people will not come.
It's gonna get darker as we get closer to November, that dreaded date when they set the clocks. I hate that. But, anyway, it's just something to think about. If you think about getting involved a little bit more, taking over finance or being an adjutant. Just, like I said, it's something to think about. Also, if you've got friends that are vets, hey man, bring them in. Just bring them in a couple meetings, let them get used to it, see what they think about becoming a member, helping, if they've ever been helped by another vet, maybe they want to come in and do the right thing and help another vet since they've been helped. Sort of pay it forward type thing. But that's about all I got.
Alrighty.
You know?
I got one final thing. What am I supposed to say?
Hello?
Gentleman from Spotsylvania, who's now the chairman, whether we want a table at the War Memorial on November the 11th.
Well, are you gonna be there, Tommy?
I will be there.
I'll bring you a table.
Now, I got a table. I think I got a table.
Is there any-
But we gotta have information.
And what's that again?
You have a ride November 11th.
I was just gonna say, we have a lot of things on November 11th.
Yeah, I mean, I just need to know how
So-
to answer.
Well, how do we have
If
any
you're
information?
gonna be there, not to interrupt, if you're
Yeah.
gonna be there, I have a lot of handouts that discuss the PACT Act, and they discuss, Camp Lejeune. And we
I
can.
gotta have something that refers to what the Legion does. I mean, I'll put your stuff, but I gotta have something that shows that
Legion
Legion.
Yeah,
Do
can
we
we
have
put out a
brochures?
Legion pamphlet?
yes, you can.
I don't know where they are.
I asked him.
I still have a bunch for that.
We can do that, that's not a problem.
Not here, I don't believe.
What do you exactly
The
look
ones
for?
I picked up.
Well, what the Legion programs, I can do Rita stuff, but I need something that has the American Legion.
So like brochures.
Brochures.
Brochures. We
Now,
can,
wait a minute, I know National has done away, if you want them, you gotta take
An
it
initiation ceremony.
now.
Right.
Before, can you use
Yeah.
a copy?
They do.
The copy, take a
Oh.
copy, stuff like that.
okay.
Yeah, not the membership.
Right.
Now, we can have membership badges there, but I can't conduct a membership drive.
But what if somebody came up to you and asked you, is this the membership to join? Then you can help them out.
Right, yeah, I just gotta watch how I approach it.
Right, so if we have brochures, post membership pads.
Yeah, and I can pick them up.
I'm gonna give you a stack of my business cards if you wanna hand those out too.
Yeah, I can have you do a business card out.
Sure.
Take a few of
Great,
mine
that's
as well.
situated.
Yeah, yeah, so I'll be here in November meeting, I hope, and then I'll just.
I wouldn't get more than one table, Tom.
No, I'm only gonna give, they only gonna give you one table.
Oh, okay.
I think
We
it's
will
like
get you stuff,
4
okay?
by 6 or something like that, that's all you got.
Okay. Yep.
Maybe, and they might, because the auxiliary 55 is a member, they're thinking about putting both of us at the same table.
I don't.
Cool, let's do it.
Yeah, so anyhow.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got one more thing,
I'm glad I'm
folks.
not like
I know, Sean, you're busy with the fire department, probably on weekends. Are you going on the ride Saturday?
Yeah,
No, you have to work.
I got family going to town.
Okay. This weekend was the Suns conference down in Williamsburg. I am not going. I did reserve a room, but Hope and I are kind of stretched thin financially, especially after going to Florida. I had reserved a room for 2 nights, and she called to pull the reservation, and actually they lost it. So that's a good thing.
You didn't have any money on it, did you?
No, well, they had a credit card number. I'm gonna call them again tomorrow, just double check that, you
No,
know?
you wanna double check, they didn't charge you.
But if anybody's interested in going to, as a son, there is a conference this weekend, in Williamsburg. It's a lovely town, if you've never been, not far from here. Just something through out there, if any of you sons, Tommy,
Is that, Gil, is that this weekend?
Yeah,
Or is
it's
it
this
that
weekend.
the first weekend of November is
Just the department.
the department cover, is that the same, or is that separate? event?
this is separate,
Separate.
it's just sons, yeah.
Well, they will meet at the department too, so.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure.
There's been a lot of conferences and all kinds of stuff here of late, it's just like, too much.
We just can't afford to go.
Saturday is National Riding Motorcycle Day, so
That's what I'm doing.
that's what we're.
That's what I'm doing.
And November.
I'm hoping to have my Harley back by then.
November first is the
It
department
says
hall
will be
meeting.
75 minutes.
I'll do that. But I'm not doing just the Suns thing, I mean, it's too
No, I
much.
agree. You can, if you stay around Legion long enough, they have every
I can
weekend
make
in
it
the year,
week.
Yeah,
except for Christmas,
I
Thanksgiving.
mean, that, and National is all Suns, you know, I did all Suns in National, so I'm good to go. I just wondered if any of y'all wanted to go, so giving you a heads up, I'll send you the emails if you want, but that's all I had, Mike.
Okay. Do we have any members that are sick or passed away? I know Gil recently had surgery. You feeling all right? You're good to go?
No, I'm dying, man. No, I feel great,
Wish you a speedy recovery. Anybody else know of anybody in our membership that's sick or passed away? Okay. Is there any unfinished business to discuss?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
We hadn't really planned on a dinner for Veterans Day. If we still want to do it, we wouldn't be able to do it till the 3rd week of November. The first 2, everybody is committed on different Veterans Day projects. And I'm committed in 2 different places, you know, for doing things for Veterans Day. So if we still want to hold a dinner this year, then we need to make a decision. Would probably not have to be until the 15th of November, if that's when we did do it, and then we also have to look at poppies.
Yes.
Get our poppies, but our poppy people aren't here. They'll be back
I
by,
feel like the planning for the dinner should have already started.
well, there isn't much planning to it because it ends up being the same ones of us all that do it.
Yeah.
What do you bring?
What do you want the public to come in and eat?
Well, we really offer it to the veterans and their families. So, in the past, you know, I'll be honest with you, Teresa and Karen and I just can't cook that much food anymore.
Why don't you hold it on the November 4th meeting night and just have something before?
That's terrible, it's a voting day.
Oh, it's voting day, yeah.
Yeah, it is polling day.
Well, polls will be closed by 6.
We should veterans just post and invite.
I could make a suggestion,
Any
a
veteran,
motion,
you
of
know,
whatever.
we
yeah.
open the
Hey, guys.
post. But it's our post members that we usually, are the ones that usually come. And, so we could hold it, we could do a meeting and that might be easier. We can do a dinner meeting, but that's also election day.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Sean has something.
Okay.
I'd like to make it whatever we need to do for it, but I would suggest that we postpone that until next year, because 1, is coming up fast, 2, November's already filling up really quickly, and if we push it off any farther, now you're starting to get to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh, that's true.
plan for next year.
That's a good idea.
And, yeah, we're getting a little overloaded
I
for
can-
November.
I'm all right with that.
Okay.
Hey, everybody else?
I said
Just
that.
a comment, if this was just the post and not all the veterans,
Well, it would normally turns out to be just post.
we could just do a little popcorn thing on the night of the 4th, just for post members.
Well, we can do that, that's not a problem.
So we have met a lot of new veterans at some of the dinners.
Well, yeah, because we
Because
try
it's
to
in the
reach
area.
out to the rest, the nursing homes and then.
I think either, yeah, we did something, we had to do it on a small scale on the 4th, that's correct, it's election night. I didn't really think
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
maybe
do it
we just
amongst
do-
us.
Just
Yeah.
do some
Yeah.
small refreshment.
A small post level thing on that night and then we save next year.
We'll plan a bigger one.
Exactly,
Alright,
yeah.
so are we trying to put something out in the newsletter so that we can get everything out? Because, I mean,
If
the
we just-
population isn't
If we're gonna
large
have,
tonight.
if we're gonna have a meeting on the 4th,
Yeah.
at night anyways, just make it a dinner meeting.
Why don't we do like a chili
With just a
and
bunch.
hot dogs or something like
That's what I'm
that?
saying, something simple, just.
Soup and something.
Yeah, well, that, take it from the post, something like that, because I think we have to watch your group, you know, how many people are gonna show up if the election is tight or not.
But we can also have
Yeah, I mean,
containers to
I
go,
can show up,
so if
yeah.
there's
Yeah.
leftovers, they just
Well,
take
and
those.
this is always, we've always taken our leftovers to the fire department, to
Yeah,
the
whatever.
Yeah,
rescue
we just
squad.
want a dinner thing for just the post.
Yeah,
Then we're not dealing with crowds and how much it just, you know, like a little potluck just does.
so I was thinking more, you know, snacks and stuff like that.
It would just be simple.
Simple, get it real simple.
Or we can
So
say
we-
chili and hot dogs.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty darn simple.
We'll figure it out, Tommy. We
Well,
can do
you
it.
don't, I mean.
I'll make the pot of chili.
The real key is we have to keep it simple.
All right.
All right, cool.
So do we want to vote?
Then you can mark on your records,
Yeah.
Ray, mark on your records, we had a Veterans Day.
Well, we will have a Veterans Day thing,
Yeah,
because all of us participate in
yeah, but
something.
you know, they.
And I've got 3 to go to, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. So,
All right. New business. Sean has raised his hand. He's interested in being the second vice commander for the post. Do we want to make it official? We need a nomination from the floor.
I nominate.
Second.
I'll second.
I wasn't looking.
Sean,
Sean can't nominate
I,
himself.
uh,
Oh, sorry. And who seconded?
Tommy.
Thank you.
All right, is there any discussion?
Well,
Well,
I move the nominations be closed and the adjutant cast unanimous ballot.
I'm all right with that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion passed. Sean, please step forward.
turn off my phone.
Let me turn the flag over there.
You got your camera ready?
No, don't let me turn
Hold on.
off my phone.
I got it.
There we go.
Hold on.
When everybody's ready. All right, cool.
Oh, I got it on my camera. Thank you.
All right, so raise your
That's a selfie. Alright.
raise your right hand and say I and give your name. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Sean Hoffman,
Do solemnly pledge myself
do solemnly pledge myself
to perform faithfully and impartially
to perform faithfully and impartially
the duties of the office of the American Legion
the duties of the office of the American Legion
that I am about to assume.
that I am about to assume.
And I further pledge
And I further pledge,
I am not a member of
I am not a member of,
and do not subscribe to
and do not subscribe to,
the principles of any group
the principles of any group
opposed to our form of government.
opposed to our form of government.
Thank you.
Just one.
Back to shaking hands.
Oh, you gotta reenact it.
We're gonna do the shaking hands. Okay, cool.
Thanks. Thanks for stepping up. is awesome. We have first and second vice commander in the post. Great.
Yay, participation.
He told me earlier now that he officially has a reason to order a hat, so. That'll be great.
What a big.
I will say, just for transparency's sake, yeah, they feel that this fire department shift work, my days rotate a lot, so some days I won't be able to make the meetings, other days I will. Sometimes I'll be completely off in the middle of the week and working the weekends, so, but I will do what I can and coordinate as best I can.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, so sometimes, like I said, the way that the days fall, may not always be here at every single meeting, but I'll try to have most of them.
And you have a new baby.
Yes, and I got that little thing too, so. I'll have a contender for the youngest son member too.
There we go.
There you go, sign him up, he gets out the door. Congratulations.
All right, is there anything for the good of the Legion? There's no further business to discuss. Chaplain?
Father, we bless and praise you for your kindness and your patience with which you heal our wounds. Thank you, Father, that we can have victory over our fear because of who you are and what you promised. You said we can have confidence because you will be our God. You will always be with us, and you will always protect us with your righteous right hand. You are the all-powerful and all-wise God who defends us truly. You are worthy of all the honor, glory, power, and praise, and our soul rests securely peace because of you. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Till we meet again, let us remember our obligation to our country can be fulfilled only by the faithful performance of all duties of citizenship. Let service to the community, state, and nation be ever watchful of the honor of our country, our organization, and ourselves, that nothing shall swerve us from the path of justice, freedom, and democracy. Cover. Face the flag. And salute. 2. I now declare this meeting of Bass, Bowen, Brittingham, Bundy, Franklin, Knox, Post 55 of the American Legion Department of Virginia adjourned.